And we're back for more Inspector Gadget madness. Madness? I mean, already this is the best title screen we've had in this entire series. Because the title screens for Inspector Gadget games have been ropey, to say the least. This is Gadget and the Gadgetinis, another PS2 game, came out in 2004. This is based on a spin-off TV show from Inspector Gadget, again by Deke Entertainment. Very short-lasting, only 50 episodes, which is, you know, in kids' TV land, that's what, 2 years. Yeah, let's dig in. Again, blue disc, so it's a CD-based game, which means there's not going to be a lot on the disc. We're all good. Give it a go. I'm quite hopeful. If we're following the trajectory, the first one was not very good. Second one was better. Third one should be good. Is that how that works? But it's based on a spin-off TV show, so it might be worse. Yeah, graphically, it looks alright. I actually quite like the, apart from his arms, but the face art style is pretty cool. That might be the cartoon though, I don't know. So, doing some reading up on this, I really struggled to find information. I mean, to the point where...
Hello, Gadget. Here is your mission.
Don't want to interrupt him.
Our agents are reporting stories of mad men spreading a gas throughout Las Vegas that makes people go crazy. Go there and send me back a report. Yes, Colonel. I'm off.
So, before we get started... actually, jump to me in really quick. At the point where I am recording this, the Wikipedia entry for Gadget and the Gadgetinis video game is 2 lines long. Gadget and the Gadgetinis is a video game based on the television show of the same name. The game was released in 2004 for the PlayStation 2 and PC. And that's it. There's a link to GameSpot which doesn't work, but it does still exist, but there's no review there. And there's a GameFAQs link I didn't click on. Developed by KO Software and... Oh.
Hello, Uncle Gadget. Penny speaking. All throughout your mission, whenever a new dilemma arises, I'll activate the Gadget communicator so I can help you out.
So you're the tutorial voice.
Really soon, Uncle Gadget.
Which is strange, because in the last game I was rescuing you, now you're teaching me how to play. Wait, that's a counter for how many I've got to collect? 400 of these goddamn things. Woo! Oh.
Uncle Gadget, you can throw go.
Yeah, alright, I can figure that out. Yeah, it's developed by KO Software, which I did not find any information about. And published by Hip Games, which I think did the last of these Inspector Gadget games. Only seems to come out in Europe and Australia, again, so no American release for this. I'm guessing because this cartoon was very much a European kind of thing. I don't know whether Inspector Gadget really permeated American culture. Kind of feel like it's the same as kind of like Asterix and... Actually, most of Deke's output, I suppose. I think they're a European company. Alright, let's collect some more blue things.
Gadget communicator.
Uncle Gadget, you're going to have to jump in order
Yeah, no, I figured out the jump button.
Yep.
I've really got to stop expecting that kids' games are not going to teach me how to jump.
Yep. Yep.
I imagine by the end of this series, if there ever is an end, I'll be really good at pressing X to jump. Or A to jump, play an Xbox game. Or whatever the button is on B on Nintendo.
Yep. Yep.
So this seems like easily the most fully functional and featured Inspector Gadget game to date. I did find out there are a couple more Inspector Gadget games back previously to the PlayStation 1.
Go Gadget punch into boxing gloves.
Oh, so that's just a countdown for upgrade, not a complete the level with 400. That's a relief. Yeah, music's alright. Oh. I like a frantic bass line. I'm not sure about these green clouds, they're annoying. Maybe because I'm just too impatient to wait for them to wear off. Oh, there you go. Like that. There's a distinct lack of gadgets so far, though. A lot of jumping and punching dudes. That's kind of the thing that I was expecting out of a lot of these Lessons games. Like, the thing that makes them good, or the thing that distinguishes them, is usually the thing that gets either abused to death in a video game or completely ignored. As the helicopter thing.
Uncle Gadget.
Yes. Sex twice. I screwed that up. How high I can jump. If I can just climb this one. There we go. Yeah, okay, it's kind of a glide. Is that 16 lives? Wow. There's boxes all the way down there, but I really can't be asked. I'll probably fall down there later anyway. Judging by my quality of platforming the rest of this so far. Oop. So the back of the box says there's 4 different environments, which doesn't sound like a lot. Depends how many levels there are for each environment, I suppose. Alright, its baseline's starting to grate on me now. Oh. Oh, missile smoke. Don't breathe this. I mean, the controls are a little bit stiff, but this feels like an okay platformer. I think the umbrella is the thing that's bothering me most. It doesn't seem to glide as much as I'd like. He still falls at quite a rate. Nothing behind me. Oh! I just found another gadget by randomly pressing buttons. I'm sure it's going to tell me to press the circle button soon.
You won't be able to get through this all by yourself, Uncle Gadget. I'm sending backup. A Gadgetini.
Ah! So this is the Gadgetini! That's the other thing the box threatened, is that there's 2 gameplay modes. There is a... oh, it's a little robot version of him. Yeah, one of them is the platforming section with Inspector Gadget, and then the Gadgetini section is this kind of 3D shooting section. Oh, go in there. Stuff in there. Which seems, you know, basic but functional. Oh, that was it.
Yep.
So it depends on how long those sections are going to be as to how much those are going to bother me. I like his run. He's got a real stride going on here. Swinging his arms. Oh! I should point out when you're green smoked, you can't attack. You just wander blindly. What does that do? haven't figured that out yet. Let's try jumping over this. Yeah, that seems to work. If you jump where it's spitting it out. I like that walk animation too. The animations are good. It's got a real kind of cartoony, you know, quite emphasized. A lot of pressing square a lot, and not pressing X a whole lot. A lot of bashing things, not a whole lot of jumping. This is also a revelation to me because having played some other later PS2 games with probably a lower budget, this actually looks pretty good for, you know, this is 2004, so I like the textured look on things. It's, you know, the frame rate's mostly holding up. Whoa. Let's stay out of that. There you go. Okay. It's the mustache. Oh. I wasn't supposed to jump down there. Just get on the platform. Oh, I think we're in Vegas. Hopefully there'll be a load screen. I can grab the box and see what the other 3 environments were supposed to be. I really hope there's more than one song in this game, because much as I like this bass line, I don't think you could play an entire game with this music. Oh, I want all the orbs. Oh, why did I try and do that? Aha. Has he got a British accent? I can't tell. Oh, that's the end of the level, isn't it? I should have gone down. Let's not save. Yeah, let's cancel save. Considering how long the last game took to save, let's not risk that one again. 4 exciting worlds: Las Vegas, China, the Womp offices, and of course the Mad Base. Amazing graphics that render the TV series in 3D. More than a dozen official gadgets available. Licensed by Fox Kids, so I guess maybe that was the channel that showed it over here. Does Fox Kids even exist anymore? It's one of those channels that was high up in the sky numbers that you just tended to ignore because it mainly showed kids' cartoons. But it wasn't Boomerang, which showed all the old Tom and Jerry, and it wasn't Nickelodeon that showed all the other like trendy kids shows. So. There's a lot of collecting. There's a lot of collecting. Yeah, I'm starting to feel the glut of PS2 platformers.
Gadget, I just wanted to tell you that you can also use your Gadget legs. Press the legs button in order to go up, and release it in order to go back down.
Press the legs button. Whoa. Oh. They're losing points for repeated use of the same voice sample over and over again. That's just not acceptable.
Gadget communicator.
Uncle Gadget, I'm going to show you how to use your Go-Go Gadget suction. Do you see that flying platform? When in front of one, you can use it by pressing the suction cups button. Once you're stuck to the platform with your suction cups, you can turn around using the left analog stick. And then
Analog
by
stick?
pressing the jump button. This will allow you to get to places that are too high for you normally.
Oh man. Analog stick.
Go-Go Gadget inflatable coat. Go-Go Gadget suction cups.
Oh, cool.
Go-Go Gadget suction cups. Yep. Go-Go Gadget umbrella. Go-Go Gadget suction cups.
You know, it's actually depressing to think that the most competent Inspector Gadget game is of a spin-off show. It's not even of the original TV show. But this is it. This is what you want. This is a platformer with all of his abilities. Oh. I do like that one though. That's good. I love if he says Go-Go Gadget Umbrella again. Oh. If you get rid of the green clouds, I'd be more than happy to keep playing this.
Attention, Uncle Gadget. There are many mad agents in the area. Use your Go-Go.
Is it my get out of jail free card? Yeah. And I got loads of them. That's a decent number of gadgets, and they all actually feel like they have a use. Which I know I sound, it's not meant to sound condescending, but I'm impressed they've come up with that many uses for these things. Like there's some kind of smart stuff going on in this game. Look at how it's still a low budget platformer based on a TV show that's pretty long since been forgotten. How do I get up there? I just gotta run. Use my Go-Go Gadget legs!
You won't be able to get through this all by yourself, Uncle Gadget. I'm sending backup. A Gadgetinis. He's going to eliminate...
You're sending a Gadgetinis? I think these shooting segments are the bits that are going to let it down. Essentially like bad Contra levels, or like... Contra's maybe the wrong word. It is that kind of thing though, like before twin stick shooters were a thing. Different music though, I'll give them that. How bad's that?
Yep.
I wonder how long these sections are. There's 4 areas. Like you would, I don't know how long these games tend to be. This is going to turn out to be like 2 hours long. I suppose for a kid playing it, they're probably not going to blast through it quite as quickly as I would, but Still seems quite short. I think I can safely say this is easily my favourite Inspector Gadget game I've played in the series so far. I wonder, you know, something like the SNES game might be different. Maybe that will be really good, but yeah, in terms of kind of the PS1, PS2, because I think this was the last, unless they've been putting them out on phones and stuff like that. This is the last Inspector Gadget game I think that came out. It sounds like they just rebooted the TV show not that long ago, like last year. So maybe they did. Yeah, trying to remember which button's which is starting to do me head in. Yeah, I don't know whether that new 2015 show had a game attached to it, but to be honest, that's kind of the thing about licensed video games. I feel like they are sort of a dying breed, especially the direct kind of tie-ins. You think about action games of 20 years ago, that there were movies for like True Lies and movies that didn't really have any. Alien Resurrection didn't have any right having, you know, video game tie-ins. Whereas now you have stuff like the Avengers games, like outside of the Iron Man games, which were terrible. They didn't do an Avengers game. They were planning to do it, but they never did. You end up with stuff like Marvel Heroes or Marvel Puzzle Quest, things that are loosely related, but... Oh, I used the gadget legs, what am I doing? Yeah, there aren't directly tied in things. Oh, I'm supposed to use the... Come on, what am I doing? Please don't win me off the side of the building. Oh, that's quite difficult to control. I obtained boxing gloves. What's that telling me I've got? I mean, I've collected 400 of those bloody things. Man. Oh, now I'm just getting extra lives. Because I need loads of those. I've lost so many so far. I'm supposed to still be going round? Yeah. Go Gadget! Name of Gadget here! This kind of has a... I want to say... I mean, Sly Cooper's got a much better art style and sense of atmosphere, but there's a sense of Sly Cooper to this. Oops. I guess there's full damage.
Well now, Uncle Gadget, it's time to do something about all those missiles. You're going to use your Go-Go Gadget inflatable...
Why have I been skipping this voice acting? It's brilliant.
Once inflated, it'll bounce those missiles back towards your enemies. That way, it'll be your enemies getting hurt, and not you.
Genius! Let's do it. So those are missiles, right? Alright, so you have to it is a timed thing. Oh, I'm gonna get killed here, aren't I? After all my bragging about not losing a life. This sucks shit. And he keeps saying inflatable coat over and over again. Where's that missile going? There we go. How many of these have I got? Am I missing the point here? Oh, maybe it isn't a time thing. You just have to... Oh, alright, okay. As long as you're inflated. Oh. Oh my god, this voice acting. Go Gadget, inflatable coat. Go Gadget, inflatable coat. Go Gadget, inflatable... I can't even say that over and over again. I can get some more health. There we go. Oh, take that! Stupid tower. Yeah, no, I got it. Wow, I'm having to actually concentrate. I need more health. These missiles are flying everywhere. They're not very good at shooting them. I'm good at reflecting them. Well, not really, actually. I'm losing loads of health, so... Problem is, if I don't do this, I bet I'm going to have to do this entire boss fight again. And I bet there's no more health packs, because... Why would you need health packs? This boss fight's easy. Apart from if the inflatable coat is, for some reason, difficult to maneuver. That's Inspector Gadget. No, it's not. It's Gadget and the Gadgetinis. I think it's easily the most ambitious of the Gadget games. It has an ambition that the other two games don't have. I think the first one is killed by the fact that it has nothing to do with Inspector Gadget whatsoever. It's just a, you know, a rough puzzle, like match 3 puzzle game that you have to move around, and it has a little bit of flying around. The second game is killed by load times, I think. The 2D platforming is okay. It's nothing extraordinary, but there's a lack of I won't say a lack of ambition, but the scope of the game is too small. And that hurts it, especially the load times and the save times. Those are... I imagine that a kid would get pretty tired of that pretty quick. This feels like a, you know, a full game experience. I can imagine somebody having fun with this. I've enjoyed my time with it. Oh, I need to go get some health. But yeah, that's it. That's Gadget and the Gadgetinis. And until we get to the SNES game, or is there a PC adventure game or something? That's it for Inspector Gadget. Until somebody decides to make a new one.